name's Kaelen and I'm a first-year admission counselor, and today we'll be discussing some scholarship opportunities available for our Illinois Tech students and then also some tips that we have for finding outside scholarships. Tyler, can you start us off with MeritBased Aid?
So we do have a few merit-based scholarships specifically for our domestic students, international students, and transfer students. For the next year, all students will automatically be considered for at least $25,000 upon application if they're admitted. Make sure that you pay attention to these deadlines, specifically the November 15th deadline for our full tuition scholarship for cameras for domestic students. We do also offer need-based aid for our domestic students. Kaelen, can you talk a little bit more about that?
Need-based aid is available for our domestic students. Students would need to fill out the FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid. The FAFSA opens up October 1st of each year. You would need to continue to reapply to see what your options are. The FAFSA consider used for federal and state aid, which includes grants and loan options. Grants are free money, so you don't have to pay those back, but loans you will. We definitely encourage you to fill out the FAFSA to see what your options are to finance your time here at Illinois Tech. For students who submit the FAFSA, you'll receive your aid offer in mid to late February. Once you have your aid offer, us counselors are more than happy to talk about what the cost is and talk about any other options that you should be aware of. Now that we've talked about merit and need-based aid, Tyler, do you have any tips that you want to start us off with?
Yeah, I have a few tips for students that are applying for scholarships. The first one is making sure that you're paying attention to these deadlines. A lot of the times you will not be considered for these scholarships if you apply late. Second, apply to everything. You're not going to get a scholarship if you don't apply for it. So apply to as many as you can and as many as you see that are applicable toward you. Finally, make sure that you show your level of involvement even outside of the classroom. If you do not document this, then we won't know. Kaelen, can you tell us a little bit about what else a student can do to improve their chances with scholarships?
We recommend checking out CollegeNet, College Express, or FastWeb. These are reputable sources that we're aware of. The second thing that we want to mention is that the Office of Financial Aid keeps an outside scholarship list for admitted students to apply for. They're constantly updating it, so this is another great way of finding outside scholarships. The third thing that I want to mention is that now that you're in high school, you should start talking with your high school counselor to see if there's any scholarships available for your high school students. If you're involved in any community organizations, there could be scholarships through there, and then definitely talk with your parent or guardian to see if they're offering any scholarships through the companies that they work for. So definitely use your resources when you're looking for outside scholarships. We know that it can be really time consuming, but it can definitely pay off in the long run. That's everything that I have for tips and tricks. Tyler?
That's all we have for today. Do make sure that you look at the links in the description to access information about these scholarships and other outside resources. If you want to learn more about Illinois Tech, make sure that you fill out the inquiry card in the description as well. Stay tuned for the next Counselor Corner video. Thanks everyone. Bye.